Good morning, it's me, Nancy, today. How are you today? Is life going well for you? Life is pretty much what you think it is, isn't it? I said that yesterday. I mustn't say the same thing every day. What is that little thing that's hanging there? In front of the... It's gone. There we go. Well, I'm up. I did it. I got dressed. See my knee socks? Aren't they terrific? And I still dress in layers. And I have on a long sleeve shirt underneath, but then I wanted blue. So I put the blue on top. I suppose it's like a vest, right? But I never think about that. I just wear short sleeve things on top of long sleeve things. And the long sleeve things stick out underneath. I think it looks quite presentable. I have a meeting today, a church thing. I was thinking about my life. The things that are involved in my life have changed over time. And so right now, the things that are important in my life are pain relief, family, like going to see the grandchildren, going to the temple, going to church, and temple, church, kids, a little bit of, and getting the house done, which is I'm not doing it, but I have to watch it, and it's painfully slow as the money gets lower and lower and lower. Anyway, so it's a stress. So, I was thinking about how my life is, those are the things that involve my week, like the day-to-day things are, going to the temple and staying overnight and getting back. That takes 2 days. And then church is 1 day. And then family is usually 1 day for the people in Ottawa and 1 day for the people nearby. No more than 1 day for the people nearby. So, and then running errands for the work, but I don't do that so much anymore since Willem got his a hitch on the back of his car. So we have a hitch on the back of each car. Now these cars have to last. They cost a lot of money to get a hitch on. I think it was about $600. But it's so nice because now I don't have to be here every morning. Willem can go be the gopher. So we've also been getting leaves. Right now it's leaf falling season. Well, the leaves are already down. Isn't that beautiful over there in the woods? Anyway, the leaves are down, and so we're trying to collect everybody's leaves that they put outside in their bags and put them on the new black soil that's down by the pond, by the moat. They went around the whole... I wanted to make sure that I could use the topsoil, because now excuse me, we're going to be getting rid of all the sod, the tall canary grass that grows on top. I'm going to get rid of that, and so then we're going to put the leaves down on top. And so, no, wait a minute, that's the wrong part of the story. I jumped. So when they were building the road, I made sure that they saved the black soil. I did not want it to get mixed up with any gravel or clay or anything like that. But luckily it was just black soil, 2 feet deep or so. And that all got put in piles to the side and then spread out. So it's kind of flat areas on the outside of the moat, outside of the road. The moat road. Anyway, so there are clumps of grass in there because he wasn't very perfect about making sure the grass chunks didn't end up with the topsoil. I thought if I had a hook, I could stick in there and I could pull it with the car and pull all these clumps out. Just a thought. And so putting leaves on has a twofold thing. One is to protect it from the grass growing. Another thing is to protect it from the seeds that are going to blow eventually and get on everything. But they'll still be on the leaves and go down through. But anyway, to have a garden, the best way to garden, I think, is just to drag your foot and put seeds in between the rows of leaves. So we've been collecting all these leaves and putting them on the workable areas. And this is quite a long road. It's 2.2 kilometers around the circle. And so on the inside, they have piled up all this black soil in big heaps, but he put the sod is in there too, rolled down in it or under it or whatever. Anyway, I hope it can't live, but it probably will, and it'll probably take over the whole thing. So if I can cover it with leaves first before it takes over, maybe I've got a chance for gardening it. I would like to be able to just put squash seeds in and let the squash just run amok. I love squash. I could eat squash every day. Anyways, and I don't think the deer particularly care for the squash. They might like the flowers though. Anyway, so anyway, is that a placeholder word? When you talk and you don't have any, you want to keep their attention and not sound like you've completely gone to sleep in the conversation. So you stick in the word anyway. Or, well, I mean usually is a contradiction to whatever's being talked about. It's something negative is going to come after it. I don't know why people say I mean, because they don't mean anything when they're saying it. So are you okay with this latest development that's going on that everybody's against? Well, I mean, well, see, it's a sort of a, or maybe it's not, I don't know, notice it. Notice when people say, I mean, what they're talking about. Hey, look, it's 8:05 in minutes. What is the time? My goodness. Let's just check her out. 7:30. It's -4 today. That's very cold, 4 degrees below freezing. I could change that into, let me just do that for you. Change that into Fahrenheit. It's very cold. And I thought last night, when it was so cold, I thought, this is when I would go to Georgia. It's 25 degrees out there. I've been going to Georgia every year. For 6 years, I think I went to Georgia. And stayed there quite a bit of time. Now, I'm not going to go to Georgia. I'm going to stay here. It's a lot of work to go to Georgia. A lot of work. Oh, is that telling me I have to stand up? Oh, no, I have a phone call. Bye-bye.